All right, everyone, welcome back. We are now joined by our guest of the evening, who we've been hyping up a lot, Dr. Olutunji, who is a shamanic voodoo master who's going to help guide us through this seance to contact Thomas Crooks. So, Dr. Olutunji, if you want to give a brief intro on yourself, your background, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Olutunji, as stated previously. I grow in Haiti. My roots are deeply connected with my ancestors in the traditions of black magic. Voodoo for me is no religion. It's more of a way of life. A way for me to connect to my community, my heritage, and the divine. We are ready.
Wow. That was cool.
Should I be nervous?
I'm not nervous anymore.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be nervous about.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions about voodoo. People think it's all evil and spooky and stuff, but I guess there's some good too, which we're going to do for this seance. So, as I mentioned before, our purpose today is to contact the spirit of Trump's assassin, Thomas Crooks, because when he first came out that Trump was shot, I said, wow, we got to get the assassin on our show to interview them, to learn more what the heck happened that day. But he unfortunately passed away, so the only way to interview him is talk to his spirit, which we know is possible. So we brought this expert in. How do we get started?
First of all, I will need you to join me. Voodoo, to conjure up the spirit from the other side, requires energy. So I will need both of your energy to help me with this process.
Okay.
I would like you to repeat after me. Pour me water.
Pour me water. Giselle, you're not doing it.
I have to do it?
I need everyone to join in the
my
process
gosh,
in order
okay.
to conjure up the spirit from the other side.
Yeah.
It must be a complete, total team effort.
Should we be doing this?
Yeah. Well,
We must do
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
This is the reason why I am here.
yeah. Don't be rude to our guests,
I'm
Giselle.
not. I'm just saying.
Respect
I'm
the guest time.
nervous.
It is okay. I will guide you through this. I have done this many times. Pour me water.
Pour
Pour
me water.
Holy water.
Holy water.
Quench this fire.
Quench this fire.
Makasa.
Makasa.
Pour me water.
Pour me water.
Holy water.
Holy water.
Makusa. 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 Makusa.
Makusa. Makusa. Makusa. Makusa. Whoa. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Holy sh! This voodoo stuff really works.
Ah, yes. Now we are here.
Wow. I'm
We
spooked.
just need something very special to take this moment to the next level. In order to cross over, we need a ceremonial drink. Do you have any adrenochrome?
As a matter of fact, we actually do right here. Our sponsor, Adrenochrome from the Clintons. So, yeah, what do we do? We have to drink from this?
That is the good stuff, as they say.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll pour, each of us have to drink it, or how's this work?
You pour from a cup, each one of us take a sip from the same cup, keeping our mind focused on the task at hand.
Which is SÉANCE, to contact Thomas Crooks.
We will need more of that.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness. Well, let's see if this suffices. Do I have to say or do anything?
You
or
need not to say anything.
Just
Just
focus?
take a sip and focus.
Yikes.
I will now take a sip.
Giselle's first adrenochrome.
Don't worry. It burns the first time.
Okay, well, we're spiritually enlightened now, I think. So how do we actually get to talking to the dead here?
I do not use ancient techniques only. I do not use Ouija board. I use black magic, and I have a special sacred device, black magic device, that allows us to talk to the dead.
Really? Did you bring it along with you?
I will do something, and I will make it appear. Just bear with me for a second, please.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, no way. Okay, no way. Okay, no way.
Whoa! So, is that the device?
Here we are. The device that you are looking at here is a very special device. This device here dates back thousands and thousands, goes back many moons ago. It was first discovered by the hands of my people in my village. This goes back to the time before industrialization and even electricity was invented.
Really? 'Cause it looks kind of like advanced. What is it? I've never seen something like
It
that.
utilizes electromagnetism and voodoo magnetism to conjure up the spirit of the dead. If you can see, it also has a lens where we can look to the other side and visualize the dead. It also has a speaker that we can use to communicate through the dead.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah. I'm unfamiliar with these paranormal devices, but I mean, it seems pretty legit to me.
This is a very sought after device. I am the only one in the world that has this device.
Oh. Wow. Well, good thing we called you. So, how do we finally get started to communicate with Thomas?
This is a very serious process. And because the task at hand is very serious, I need all hands on deck. I will need you to close your eyes for me, please.
Okay.
Voodoo, hoodoo, shrunken head, let us speak now to the dead. By the mighty Haitian books, let us bring back the spirit of Thomas Crooks.
Who's there? Where am I?
Who is this? State your name.
Thomas Crooks.
Whoa. Holy. So we broke through. Well, Thomas, thank you for being with us right now. Just to let you know, we're doing a podcast.
What is this?
You're on a podcast right now, and we've heard so much about you, and yet not much at all. There's not much known about you, and we wanted to be the first to actually communicate with you and do an interview with you and learn what happened with you and Trump.
Wait,
Okay.
What's that? Giselle said something.
well, tell me who you are.
Well, we're from a podcast called 9/11 is Gay.
Okay.
So, can you tell us a little about yourself, or like who are you?
I guess so. I'm 20 years old. I live in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. I was kind of a loser and a sucker. I never really got with any of the girls or anything in my school. But I see that throat at your table is semi-attractive. Do you think you could hook me up with her?
That throat? Who?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the girl?
Oh, sorry.
Giselle?
Yeah,
Giselle?
the female. Some of my anime shows call women that, so I kind of like it.
That's flattering.
I don't know what that means.
The throat? Oh, I think he's kind of just objectifying you.
Killed?
It's like the chakra.
No, the opposite. I think he kind of likes you.
Yeah, definitely. What do you mean?
Are you attracted to Thomas Crooks?
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
I'm Giselle.
Can I talk to the guy again?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Hi.
So,
Well, what I asked you before was maybe when I'm not around, you can ask me if I can hook up with her because I don't really want to do that in front of her.
oh, my bad.
Thank you.
That was a little awkward. Yeah, I'm sorry. But you mentioned having female problems. Was there a reason for this? Or?
Well, I was really kind of embarrassing, but I was known for my body odor because I'm allergic to the aluminum that they have in some of the deodorants. I would sometimes, if I would use it, because I would smell so bad, but I would break out all over, even on my face, and the girls at school would call me like Elio's face or things like that. And to me it wasn't that bad, but the kids were kind of ruthless, but whatever.
Well, Dr. Olutunji's having a physical reaction to this, it looks like.
What happened?
The smell is permeating from the other side.
Whoa.
It's so stank.
Wow, I think I do smell that actually. Yeah, Dirk, are you doing this? How's the table shaking? I do kind of smell that now, actually, that you mentioned it. It is pretty bad. I definitely wouldn't hook up with you, Thomas.
I mean, I like Elios, so.
Did you call me? Did you call me here to bully me, or are you gonna try to help with any situation? I don't really understand why I'm even talking to people.
No. Well, we kind of want to learn more about you and like what you've been doing. But Dirk, pull up for a second. I saw an article about this stench, actually. So there's a news article here where one of your classmates, you might even remember who she is, Juliana Grooms. You remember her? Did you have a crush on her? She told New York Times, quote, kids would say, hey, look at that school shooter over there, and it would tease Thomas about his poor hygiene and his body odor.
What?
So that bitch promised me a fucking hand job, and then the next day I came to school after doing her homework, and there was a bag of fucking onions in my locker. So no, I don't want to talk about her.
Jeez. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Onions.
Whatever.
Well, yeah, I don't want to bully you. I don't want to focus on this body odor stench too long, but
so many layers to this.
Just like the onions that were rotting in his locker and that he smells like too, probably. But were there any other like hobbies or something you have in life besides this body odor?
I guess well, I like anime, like I said before. I dabble in pornography, not doing it, not making it, but I'm not opposed to the idea. But I watch quite a bit of it just to be ready when the time comes. And I also did a lot of shooting and hunting, but I was getting better, but I'm really not the best shot. And I didn't make the rifle club at my school, and
we cannot
that
agree
was
with
kind of.
You are not a good shot. We can agree with that.
Yeah. So, Dirk, pull up this article, because I think another classmate of yours, Thomas, actually mentioned last name Schrager. Remember old Schrager? He said that Thomas tried out for the rifle team and he didn't make it because he was not a good shot. And yeah, I think we could all agree that that is true. So how bad were you? Like, what happened when you tried out for the team?
All right. Well, I was awful at the rifle club tryout, but I'm a kid. The whole point of going to school is to learn things. So I kind of disagree with their whole system, but I did accidentally shoot the rifle teacher, the janitor, and the transvestite lunch lady, and it just clipped them though. So I mean, I know you keep for some reason pulling up all these news articles. I don't know if you'll find anything on those because kind of just grazed them. I don't even know if they missed a day at work for that, but another time.
But you weren't trying to hit them though, right? You were trying to shoot targets, I presume.
I mean, I hated them, but I was just trying to make the team. I just wanted to fit in.
Yeah.
But another time, the kickback of the gun, because I wasn't very strong, hit me in the eye, and I had to wear an eye patch for a year, and that really didn't help the bullying. Really kind of painful.
Yeah, that is kind of embarrassing.
I mean, some might say an eye patch is a cool thing.
Yeah, well, Dick Cheney came out. When Dick Cheney came out, he wanted me to join his rifle club because he came to speak at our school, and but when he saw that I had an eye patch, he just laughed and walked away.
Yeah.
He didn't want me for his team anymore.
Yeah, well, he was a notorious shooter too. A very good shot.
Well, I'm a notorious shooter too, if you'll let me show Giselle, but we'll get to that.
The throat. Giselle, what are you doing with your
Nothing.
hands? Giselle's really spooked right now. I could tell.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm good with some kinds of rifles, better than others.
Yeah, well, Giselle is single. Right? Giselle?
I thought he didn't want me to talk to him.
Oh, it seems like he's gaining kind of courage now.
Yes, Thomas, I'm single.
Well, I'm gathering that I'm dead. So what do I have to lose? I'm not an idiot. If you read up on me like you have, you'll see that I'm actually like a savant. So I'm pretty smart at judging things, and clearly I'm dead.
Yeah, shoot.
And clearly I'm pissed off. So maybe if you can conjure me here, there could be an opportunity to maybe do something else. I don't know. I'm looking out for me as well. Why am I going to give you all this information?
Yeah.
For no reason. I don't even know where the hell I am.
The country is kind of wants to know what's going on.
Well, yeah, but if you shoot your shot with Giselle and miss, then it's kind of just, you're used to that by now.
Do spirits always yell like this?
Well, he has a lot of anger, I think, because a lot of these misconceptions are, I don't know what about him, but he seems to think that, I don't know, we need to learn more about him still.
Please, Thomas, please explain yourself. We do not have much time.
Yes, so why did you shoot Trump is really the kind of a big thing we want to get into.
Oh, God. It hit him. I was hoping it didn't hit him.
You didn't even
I didn't mean to shoot Trump. I would never. I love Donald Trump. If I did shoot him, it was totally by accident.
Oh, so you didn't even know you hit him. Yeah, you shot Trump in the ear.
There was a lot of bugs on that roof, and my glasses were fogging up, and I forgot to bring my fog spray. And I really was there for another reason. I know I shot something in his direction, but it was not intended for him.
Wow.
If you're saying he's still alive, I guess I didn't mess up too bad, but that's not what I tried to do.
So, can you explain what you did try doing? Why were you there with a rifle?
All right, there was a second shooter on the water tower.
Ah.
He was the real assassin trying to kill Trump. I was there trying to shoot the assassin, but since I'm such a bad shooter, I guess I missed and hit him.
You definitely missed.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, you missed.
Good.
The whole country saw that you have missed.
But you also you missed your target too, Thomas. The second shooter that you claim, he wasn't hit, but you hit Trump. So what I want to know though is how did you know to show up there with a rifle? How did you know there was going to be a second shooter?
Like, doesn't that imply you were the first shooter?
Yeah. Well,
if there's a second shooter?
He did shoot, but how did you know there would be an assassin?
Well, this is where things get awfully peculiar. You see, I graduated for school with high honors and won a $500 STAR award.
Wow.
From the National Math and Science Initiative. I was kind of like...
Good job.
I was kind of like a genius at my school.
Awesome. Wow, congratulations.
You won a math scholarship, but yet your distance was off when it took the shot.
All right.
Yeah, Dr. Olutunji really, he doesn't take kindly to you because everyone thinks you did this awful deed. Yeah, no, we probably shouldn't stir the dead too much, but pull up Dirk. Let's see if this math thing is true. So we found here on Wikipedia, Bethel Park High School, Thomas joined the Honor Society for National Technical Honor Society. And 2002, you won $500 STAR Award from the National Math and Science Initiative. Okay. That's impressive.
And because of that, I started to get recruited by the Black Cube Initiative.
The what? The Black Cube Initiative?
Correct. Precisely.
So, what is that?
You're the tech guy. You can look it up.
Oh, I think I have something here.
So pull up Black Cube, Dirk. Okay, so wiki here. Black Cube is a private intelligence agency made up of former Israeli intelligence officers, so former Mossad officers. So that's pretty cool. We love Israel here and support Mossad, and Black Cube sounds pretty cool and impressive. So,
well, let me fill you in where you missed out. So they're henchmen for the investment firm BlackRock, but you don't like them, so I don't know why you're conjuring me. And they knew I was very gifted, and BlackRock and Black Cube started to recruit me. So people did want me, even if those little pubescent bitches didn't. Somebody did. So BlackRock and Black Cube were the ones who wanted me.
Wow.
They knew I was a math and science savant, so they wanted to recruit me to construct the Time Cube.
The Time Cube?
Time Cube.
No. This is very, very bad. The Time Cube. It imprisons one's spirit, never to escape.
Oh.
I'm afraid time may be against us. your spirit will never be able to be freed into heaven.
Oh my god. So you've heard of this time cube. Is this a voodoo thing or?
It is a very well-known thing in the spirit world.
Oh. Wow.
That's correct. BlackRock recruited me to create the time cube and to imprison their enemies in the time cube.
Okay, so who are their enemies?
Well, let's start with anyone with a low ESG score.
ESG score? So
Yeah.
I've heard of that. That's kind of Dirk. Pull this up. ESG. So here's an article: BlackRock's tyrannical ESG agenda. So ESG, scroll down a bit, is environmental, social, and governance score. So an ESG, as far as I understand, is it's basically ranks someone's social and environment, and it's like how woke they are. Is that correct? So if it falls below a certain threshold, then BlackRock wouldn't work with an ESG company. Is that
Exactly.
uh-huh?
Exactly. BlackRock knew that Q and Trump were right about everything. Everything Q said was 100% truth. Trump was working he was working behind the scenes to arrest all of the pedophiles in government in Hollywood. So BlackRock had to stop him because Black Cube works for Hollywood.
Right. Okay. Dirk, pull up more info on Black Cube here, working for Hollywood.
Is it getting hot in here?
Oh, Harvey Weinstein.
Usually you get cold with spirits, but it is getting kind of hot. Maybe it's like a evil spirit from hell or heck. But here's a news article from the Times of Israel. Harvey Weinstein says he hired Israeli firm Black Cube for days like this. And this is when he was getting Me Too'd to oblivion for all of his unorthodox ways of casting. So you're saying you were working for Black Cube and BlackRock? Thomas?
Well, they trained me, but
Oh.
if you want to know what happened at the Trump rally in relation to that, I went to the rally because I learned that BlackRock was going to try to assassinate Trump there. So I went there to stop them, not to kill Trump. When I worked for BlackRock, I was told their game plan. I knew they'd have a sniper assassin, so I stationed myself on the roof with that little ladder to stop him.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, you keep bringing up the second shooter, which hasn't really been in the news. But on X, I did see people theorizing that they saw a second shooter. So Dirk, pull up this video we have on screen now. So play this. So that's the water tower.
If you want to really see something that said,
You can hear
take a
Trump
look what
speaking.
happened.
And on the right, it's zoomed in, but you can see kind of like a shadowy figure moving.
Exactly.
And then you hear the shots, which Thomas shot and missed.
Well, I guess I wasn't the only bad shooter that day, thank God.
Yeah, that's true. He was probably trained at the same...
It is good that you still remain and have your sense of humor.
Yeah, maybe you're not doomed. But yeah, look at this. So we got it zoomed in, holding a rifle. They showed his body parts. So this is the water tower, and this is the... You're saying this guy worked for BlackRock. Here, you could... pause. But Thomas, is that what you're saying? This is the second shooter we just watched? Because... Yeah, well, I know you probably can't see because you're in another realm, but it looks like the water tower. Is that where the second shooter was?
That's where I saw him before everything went haywire.
Yeah. Well, one of the things about the shooting that I thought peculiar was the FBI... Dirk, pull this up. The FBI said they searched your computer before you went to the rally, and we have up on screen here another article, and it says you searched porn before going to the rally. Why did you look up porn?
Why are you asking him?
I mean, I'm not sure why that's what they're looking into, but if somebody knows the dangers of their mission, and if they're unfortunately not great with the ladies, it might be the last time I have quote-unquote sex before I die. So,
That's what you consider sex. What you are doing before you went out there that day, you are considered sex?
Foreplay, I guess.
Are you guys calling me to do a therapy session? Or are you trying to help Trump? I don't understand.
Well,
all of America needs therapy.
We are trying to understand you.
yeah, we're trying to learn more about you and your ways. But I guess to an anime fan, masturbation is sex to you, I guess, right, Thomas?
Whatever. I was only 20 years old, man. Like, relax.
So, like, what porn did you watch?
Well,
TMI.
you know, I did the standards, you know, a bunch of different stuff, and I recently got into Stormy Daniels' POV porn, so I could picture it being Trump in the videos. So that just kind of made me really excited, and that was pretty much what I watched before I got killed.
Yeah, well, as a big Trump fan yourself, I guess that makes you probably feel pretty powerful to do. Another thing I want to just ask you, I know we're kind of getting a little crass, but there was another news article and video. Dirk, pull this up. This is an interesting headline. It was a quote of a video of you, Thomas. I tried finding the video and I couldn't, but it was you declaring that you have a 10-inch penis.
Okay.
Is that true?
You can go to the autopsy office, or you can just take my word for it. Either way.
Yeah, we should probably interview the autopsy.
It's a pretty decent sausage.
Giselle, what do you feel about this? Is that impressive to you? Is that its size you're used
I don't
to?
think we should waste our seance time.
Yeah, but do you like that?
Yes.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah, this isn't the Howard Stern show, so we don't have to focus on that too long. But I just thought those were kind of interesting things. I mean, it makes you sound pretty damn cool, Thomas, which you have trouble doing on your own.
I'm getting very dizzy right now.
Well, I'm trying to be your wingman.
I'm getting very dizzy right now.
Why? What's wrong?
I don't. This tends to happen when I get aroused, and I'm very confused.
Yeah. Well, it must be confusing speaking to from beyond, but
I'm very reassured that there is a beyond at this point. Like,
I mean, well, this is proof.
yeah.
But so you tried. Let's get back to the shooting at the rally. You tried to shoot the BlackRock assassin, but you hit Trump. So you're saying this was an accident?
Yes, I love Trump. Like I said before, I was a registered Republican, for God's sakes.
It's true.
That is interesting. Dirk, pull
true.
that up, because I thought everyone assumed that you hated Trump and you were probably like a Democrat or something. But in this news article, it says you were a registered Republican, which to me backs up everything you're saying. That you love Trump and you were going to vote for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, it broke my heart when a bullet hit Trump's ears. It's the last thing I would have wanted to happen that day.
Yeah. But I was reading up on the internet and Reddit and Twitter, and a lot of evidence I saw that I personally believe is that this was all an inside job that Trump did himself to make himself look like a hero.
What? No. You think this is a joke? You think I'm a liar? How dare you, man?
No, I don't think you're a liar.
Well, this isn't a game. I love Trump with all my heart. So you got to sort that out. If that's what the world thinks, that's not okay.
Tony,
What?
what's going on with your...
Oh my God.
What's
What?
on your ear?
What's wrong?
It appears that your ear is bleeding.
Are you
What's
serious?
on your ear?
Oh, holy shit! Whoa!
Could it be
Good.
the stuff? Could it be what you are spewing to him in his ear
God.
that is causing his ear to bleed?
Jesus Christ! Wait, how did
Good.
that happen?
He is hemorrhaging from his ear.
Good.
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 Wait, did you did this?
I don't know.
Oh my
Keep
God.
asking me questions about porn when I'm worried about my president.
Well,
Did you aim for his ear? or-
yeah. Congratulations, you hit your first shot of your life. So, kudos to you. But Christ, my ear does hurt right now.
Good.
Is that your favorite spot to aim for? The ear.
Yeah. What's up with
Do you
and
want
ears?
nobody to hear
You
you?
play it by ear?
I feel 10 feet tall right now.
Yeah, and you're also 10 inches tall, but I mean, you're probably ruining my headphones too, but I'm bleeding pretty bad. But I do apologize. If I drove you to do that, I apologize. I just want to wipe some of this blood off.
I mean, if we take a break, though, then we might lose him.
We don't have much time.
No. Yeah, if the portal starts closing,
The portal remains open for only a certain amount of time. We must capitalize on this moment.
Oh, I didn't know that. One thing I want to bring up before we close this interview in Portal is it was released that the FBI found your manifesto, Thomas, and usually, from what I've seen, when shooters or assassins or whatever have a manifesto, it's usually like a game plan of a blueprint of their crime they're about to do. But what stood out to me is your manifesto read more, it was like a erotica novel between you and Trump. It was very sexual in nature. We could pull it up on screen, Dirk, but why was this?
Well, there's two sides to that. So the media only shows you that side of it. The manifesto is only part of my whole opus. And that part is sexual because I told you I really love Trump. I wasn't pulling your leg. But also, one of the tactics that BlackRock taught me is something called sex magic.
Ah, yes. I am very, very familiar with this practice. This practice focuses on bringing oneself to orgasmic pleasure with visualization, realization, and focus on one specific person, generalizing all energy into one specific point of reference. It is very erotic and powerful, I must say.
Really? Yeah, I've heard Aleister Crowley used to do stuff like that.
Is that
That's correct.
Is that what gooning is?
Well, gooning, I think you never actually ejaculate or climax.
It's meditative, right? It's like
it could
No,
be.
that's edging.
Well, I think gooning might be the same thing.
He would know. He is that pawn expert.
Yeah, it seems like you are, Thomas. But before we let's read some of your manifesto here, because I think the audience should get a glimpse of this. I mean, it's 300. It's like hundreds of pages of Trump erotica, but we don't have to go through the whole thing. But zoom in at the top a little. Let's read this. So it says the Manhattan skyline glimmered with a golden hue of the late afternoon sun, casting long shadows over the bustling streets below. Inside the opulent penthouse at Trump Tower, a lavish party was in full swing. In the midst of it all stood Donald Trump, exuding confidence in his tailored suit, blonde hair perfectly coiffed, charismatic and commanding. He drew people in like a magnet. Among the throng of guests was Thomas Crooks, a strikingly beautiful entrepreneur with dreams as lofty as the building itself. So you really are painting a nice picture of yourself here, and Trump. As the evening progressed, Trump found himself inexplicably drawn to Thomas Crooks. He embodied a blend of intelligence and allure that captivated him. Their conversations flowed endlessly, laced with flirtation and playful banter. Thomas teased him about his larger-than-life persona, and he responded with a playful glint in his eyes. Is it true what they say about... Oh, you're saying this to Trump. Is it true what they say about power? He asked, his warm breath against the ear, that it's the ultimate aphrodisiac. So you asked that to Trump. Trump paused with a smirk and said, perhaps it is, but it's all about the company you keep. In the soft glow of the candles, they stood face to face, air thick with anticipation. Trump stepped closer, gaze locked onto yours, exploring every nuance of your expression. Quote, you know, Thomas, Trump is saying now, you know, Thomas Crooks, there's something about you that intrigues me. Is that so? What intrigues you? You challenged playfully, heart racing, your fearlessness. Not many can hold their own against me. He grinned. Maybe that's because they don't know how to embrace it. With that, Trump leaned in, capturing his lips in a fierce kiss, a collision of power and passion that ignited a spark. Thomas Crooks melted into him, feeling a commanding presence. Scroll down. So, I mean, it goes on and on.
Well, I can just sum it up. My manifesto, which they cut up for the media, was an act of sex magic to bring more power to Trump, to defeat BlackRock, which is another reason I watched porn before I went to the rally, so I can have extra power. The executives at BlackRock use sex magic all the time. That's how they gained so much global power and domination. They taught it to me when I was working for them.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, that clarifies the porn bit. You said BlackRock taught to use sex magic, and they use it themselves. Have you seen this elsewhere in politics?
Yes, it's everywhere. In fact, Trump's own administration uses it. It recently came out that Vice President J.D. Vance was performing sex magic on his couch.
Oh, right. Yeah, we heard about that. Yeah, Dirk, pull that up. J.D. Vance. Here's an article. Did J.D. Vance really write about having sex with a couch? So, yeah. So you're saying this is J.D. Yeah, why did J.D. Vance have sex with a couch?
It's kind of like when a bitch marks her territory and you like rub her nose in it. But they're trying to mark their own territory. And having sex with somebody else's couch or any other household object that they use allows the sexter to then control the object's owner when they're said to use the object. JD would actually often have sex with objects in Congress in Washington so he can control the people who use them, such as toothbrushes, isotoners, anything he can get his hands on.
Wow.
Trump himself uses it.
Wow. Trump?
Yes. Yes.
You're getting, whoa.
When he grabs a woman's pussy, because the vagina is the most magical portal, Trump harnessed the woman's power by grabbing them by the aforementioned pussies.
Jeez.
Yikes.
So what, that works?
Sorry, crass.
I mean, you should have tried that in high school. You might have had more luck.
I suppose, but I was new to the practice then.
So Dr. Olutunji, is this accurate of how sex magic works?
It is very accurate.
Okay, so these are all like heroes you're talking about. J.D. Vance, Trump using sex magic. Does like the opposing evil side? I know you said BlackRock uses it, but are there evil doers using sex magic?
Yes. Kamala Harris is a black evil sex magic priestess of the highest degree.
Really?
She has sucked the life force out of Biden, as you could have seen on TV, to ensure she became the presidential nominee. She also sucked the life juice out of many of her colleagues as a form of sex magic to climb the political ranks. Her laugh is a hypnotic curse. I'm actually shocked her mouth and asshole aren't stuck in a pucker from all the sucking she's done of the juice.
Goodness.
Wow.
Very graphic, Thomas. But that's, I mean, yeah, Kamala Harris really climbed the ranks, people say, through nefarious means. I didn't realize that was like a black magic.
She must be deeply rooted in black magic, because her ascension was fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
What a crazy year.
And she's, yeah, like her region she's from, she's Indian. There's a lot of magic with like Hinduism and stuff there. Africa, she's also from, a lot of magic.
There's a lot of to unpack. Could you put me in contact with her, please?
Thomas?
I'm sorry, what was that?
There's a lot to unpack here. Could you put me in contact with her, please?
With who? Kamala Harris?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, we could try contacting her. That would be, yeah, if you want to learn some tricks of the trade from her.
Oh my
We
God.
have a lot to discuss. Let's just put it that way.
My feet are sweating.
But I know we kind of have to wrap up soon, and the portal's probably closing, I presume.
We have about 3 minutes to go.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
Well,
I'm very tired.
oh, you feel
He
it
is
too?
getting weaker because the portal is closing.
Oh, that's what's happening. Well, have you experienced any sex magic firsthand? I know you said you witnessed it, but have you ever like done it or have it done to you?
Yes. In fact, my spirit right now is trapped in a time-cube prison because Kamala Harris performed sex magic on me to trap my soul when I died. It was my punishment for betraying BlackRock.
Whoa. Yeah, I mean, I'm so sorry that happened. So your soul's actually trapped? Is there any way to free you?
Only a sex magic ritual with my true love can reverse the spell. But my true love is Donald Trump, and he's not here, thank God.
I will do for you.
Really?
I can do for you. I will guide us through this sex magic ritual.
You can?
Yes, I can do. I have done before and I will do again. The portal is closing. We have to move quickly.
So you could actually help free his soul.
We need 2 surrogate bodies. One for Trump, one for Thomas.
Okay.
Not it.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm a Catholic. I can't do that. Giselle
Please.
is from Mexico, so she's.
Would
into
you be able to use your body, please, for this ritual to free Thomas?
Probably.
If not, the ritual is all for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, this is the portal's closing, Giselle. I mean,
Tick-
will you
tick-
do it?
tock, tick-
Okay.
tock.
Okay.
You'll do it.
If I have to.
So, so you need a body to host Trump and Thomas.
2 surrogate bodies, one for Trump, one for Crooks. You host Donald, I will host Thomas.
Okay.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah, I mean, I've
I'm
seen this.
I'm not, but you lead the way, and I'm.
Yeah, I mean, this is serious. So we really kind of have to get going and do this like with urgency. So, what exactly do we need to do?
I need everyone to close their eyes, please. It will not take much time for their bodies to transform. Please, quiet.
Okay.
Thomas, you're going to be okay. Just hold on a little longer. We'll get through this together.
Donald, don't lie to me. You know I can feel it just beyond the veil.
Please don't talk like that. I can't bear it.
I need you to listen, please. I don't have much time. All my life, I've been afraid to say it. I would have given you the world, but it would have never been enough. Not without me saying the truth.
Thomas, you're scaring me. Stop this.
No, you deserve to know. I've always loved you. Beyond reason, beyond the shadows. Even when I couldn't find the words, my heart knew. It was you, Donald Trump. Always you.
You don't have to. You don't have to say goodbye. We can still fight this together. We can find a way. Just stay with me.
My love, you're the reason why I fought so hard. But for now, it's time for me to go. And I need you to understand. It's not an ending. It's just another form of love. A love that transcends this world.
Don't say that. We have plans, dreams, a lifetime ahead of us. Don't leave me. I can't lose you, Thomas Crooks.
You won't lose me. My essence will be woven into every piece of your heart. You'll carry me like a flame into darkness. You're brave enough to continue. Live for both of us.
I can't.
Listen, promise me you'll find joy again. You'll seek the beauty in life. And when you close your eyes at night, just know that I'll be there watching over you, whispering in the winds. I've always loved you.
I love you too, Thomas Crooks. I always have. You're my heart. And now, how can I possibly keep beating without you?
Let our love breathe. It's all around you, even in the breath you take. I'll travel through your memories. Each moment we share will become a part of time. I'm not leaving you. I'm becoming, my love. Forever yours.
Thank you. I am free.
One is the way that you